Hi everyone, very good morning to you. Yes, it's heavy raining outside. Good morning, teacher Ivan. How
Good
is it
morning.
on your side?
Raining heavily. Mood is as good as moody as the weather.
Yes. I believe many of them maybe just get up of bed or even still hiding in the bed or trying to get more sleep. Well, let's wake up and listen to what teacher Ivan is going to share today. Is about Yi Wisdom Bazi or for HR. Teacher Ivan, how actually we would say that Bazi is actually is a tool for HR to get the right candidate?
So first of all, we need to understand what is all 八字 all about. Okay, so maybe I ask you, Vanessa. Usually, I mean, for your past experience, you should have been doing some HR before, recruitment or interview before.
Yes.
So usually, how do you do interview, or how do you from a person's resume? How do you select?
Okay.
Usually,
Yes.
typical.
Basically, I would see, of course, whether the experience is related. If I'm finding an experienced person, so it's like if I'm on a certain industry, I would try to find something related. Next, I'll get them to come for interview. So how I would feel this person is like totally I see the appearance of this person, the attitude of this person, and also through our conversational, I won't use interrogation this word, but I would actually left and right to have certain questions that I can actually find from the internet, the SEO engines, to see how this or even like those questions on the how to find a person's personality and all those to actually identify it. Other than that, before I know parts or anything, I think I hardly able to get to know this candidate well until their first day to work or even the first week of work.
Yeah, so that is typical how a HR, a typical HR don't even go social media, but it's the modern HR that will go social media to check out because social is very important as well for employee. So that is still a typical HR procedure of looking at a candidate. First of all, you look at the relevant experience. Of course, if they don't have relevant experience, the one won't even arrange for interview already. Okay, but now I'm talking about after you finish all this, after you have maybe 3 candidates for selection. How do you pick the 3 candidates? If everything social media, everything okay, normal, not fantastic but normal. So all these 3, how do you choose these 3?
Well,
How would you choose from your previous way of doing?
so-called the 3 of them on hand. So if they are really like very power alike that it's hard for me to choose, then of course I would start to actually look at the so-called the experience. So if I were to believe that the person who comes to me on the interview, he or she can speak well, and from the eyes, not like literally from the eyes, see the sincerity of it, they will be the better choice law. But often about 50-50, I'm right and wrong.
Well, actually, what you say is definitely correct. Based on first impression, based on impression is very important. But that is still like based on,
Yes,
some people may say it could be based on bias.
yes.
And there isn't a system because every interviewer will have their own preference. Maybe 3 candidates, one is guy, 2 is girl. Then the guy, the viewer may, I like girl better, I choose girl. Or maybe our office mostly lady staff, so we choose lady. So this is still based on bias. But what I'm talking about, if you want to do it based on non-bias, so in Western country, there's a lot of other ways. Some people apply psychology, some people use anagram, some people use here and there. So in Chinese, I think our Eastern country, we can use 八字. Of course, other than 八字, can we use other things? Of course, we still can. Okay, so what is 八字? Basically, But 八字, I think everyone will have lah, because if you are holding the resume, definitely you have the date of birth. You don't need that time. Like I wrote in my previous article, you basically need the 6字, the 6 character, which is the year, the month, and the day. Okay, so if you have the date of birth, okay, you can basically look at the thing, because the main important thing is the day master, and based on the year, month, and day master, you actually can see a lot of things already. Okay, so using 八字will basically dispel the idea of being biased or just by impression. I mean, impression is very important, but I mean, nowadays a lot of people can pretend, but when they come to work, then it's another thing. Okay, so 八字will allow a person to really cannot run away, cannot escape. All the real behavior, all the real thinking, all the actions will basically be open up. But of course, it depends. I mean, it depends on your level of experience. How are you good in looking at the 八字? Okay, so not everyone, of course, can see. But what I'm talking about, we just look at the basic things. Okay, the very basic one. Okay, so now I'm trying to find a 八字. Actually, a lot of people think that using we need to download the 八字 app to look at the candidate. Actually, if you're just talking about candidate, you don't even need to download the 八字 app. You just need a calendar that are able to tell the thing. Yeah. Let me on my calendar lah, because I cannot find a suitable calendar from the online.
Sure. Usually such calendars are easily accessible in mobile apps. I believe over 300 of them is available on this so-called iOS or even Androids. Even China, those Chinese apps.
Yeah, but online there isn't much.
Online.
I used to find online one, but now I cannot find online one.
Because we are too convenient on mobile apps already nowadays.
Is it?
Yes.
Online you find 通胜, is it?
Online not really 通胜, but I think 八字 chart would be the word to search.
No, 八字 chart cannot.
Or plot 八字. Because nowadays we always use mobile apps. It's so easy and convenient.
Yeah, I got let me try.
Okay. Teacher Ivan, you don't mind I share to my groups on this live chat so that they are able to understand more about it.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, now I try to find online already. Now I think I will just use my app one. I need to share screen my app.
Sure. After this session, maybe Teacher Ivan, you need to teach me how to actually project the mobile phone onto the laptop itself. I'm really a IT idiot.
Just do share screen only. Give me a minute.
Sure.
So this really shows that every time Vanessa will shock me with the topic of the day. Yeah, we are not prepared. I'm not prepared.
Yes, then this is our teacher Ivan. It's always the last minute he can able to handle. That is our teacher Ivan. If I were to alert you earlier, I think you may want to talk about 4 hours on this topic. So in order for me to shorten time, this is how I did lah. Okay, 甘之力, I approve it. Okay. Allowed.
Okay.
But your video is not shown, so you are connecting.
Give me a minute.
Sure.
This one is to share screen only.
Yes, I know.
Okay, let's see. Can you make the account co-host so I can share screen?
Make co-host. Make co-host.
Okay, so are we able to see the screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so basically this is the 甘之力啦. So this is the one that I usually use. So basically it's just a calendar with all those 甘之, the heaven sent a bunch. So example, unless you give me any candidate dates or whatever lah. Any friends
Yeah.
Example, you give me a scenario, then I try to find the person out.
Okay. How about this person on birth on the 23rd of September?
Year?
Year is 19, for example, 1977.
1977. So it's a snake year.
Snake year. It's actually my cousin. I saw him off on this online.
What is it? What is it?
Oh, it's
the month and the
month.
I mean the month.
23rd.
April, is it?
No, September 23rd.
September.
Yes.
September 23rd. So on is a 己酉啊?
I believe so.
No, it's a 丁巳.
Okay, yeah.
It's a 丁巳year. Okay, let me see. Okay, so we can see that the year is actually 丁巳. 丁巳 snake year lah. That's why I remember. Snake year is a fire snake. So the month is 己酉 month. And the day is 癸未. 癸未 day.
Okay. I'm still finding at your calendar how to read it.
Because now I cannot highlight with the phone.
Okay.
So it's basically you see the date, you date your 1977年.
Yes.
9月23. Below there's this 农历丁巳土年.
Yes.
So 丁巳 is the year. Then the 8月大11日, the one is a lunar calendar.
Okay.
Okay. Then 己酉土月 is a month.
Okay.
己酉 month. Okay. Then 癸未日.
Oh, okay.
The day. Of course, this one can see the time. Basically, you see the calendar at the right left side there is calendar. Then below got the time. So this will be indicating the time itself, but now we don't need to see the time. So okay, let's see. This person is a Kui Wei. So what position are we looking at?
Maybe management level or training management.
Okay, so it depends on the company. What are the company doing? But we don't talk about the company first. Since you're talking about management level is definitely part of matter lah. Okay, because management no matter it's middle management, top management, whatever, they definitely have matter. Just whether it's strong or weak matter. So from here we can see that this Kui Wei, this person is a Kui. Kui is a water like in water day master. Okay. In water day master is considered quite moderate. I wouldn't say it's a strong one. Okay. Why? Because the beside is the earth, Qi is earth, but because the man itself has a yo, so it has the help of the man. Man is the resource. So I would not say it's weak. I would say it's a moderate. Okay. But this person itself, moderate as in a lot of time rely on the resource. So rely on the resource as in could be previously when it's younger, rely on parents. Okay, then now relies on company. So if such person will not be an entrepreneur, will not start something himself or herself, okay, he definitely will be working for someone because his true potential or he feel more comfortable when working for someone, working with a resource that can provide support for him. Okay. And then below is Wei Earth. Okay, beside also Wei Earth. So this person actually is quite a mommy's boy. Sorry. And today our topic is not to talk about this person. Okay, but this person, in that case, this person is not suitable to be management.
Okay.
Because this person, he is more suitable to be managed by people. And if this person is a management, right, he will be very patient, but he will be very wishy-washy. That means not decisive.
Okay.
Because the Bazi itself has matter, but the matter is busy giving resource. So he won't be decisive. So as a management, no matter which level you are, you must be decisive in deciding.
Yes.
I mean, there is management that is not decisive also. So this person, the most is become middle management.
Okay.
The most, and that's the limit already. Cannot go any higher. The most, and most probably the staff or whatever wouldn't respect him. Wouldn't respect. I mean, they can be friends, but they won't respect him as a superior. So this person is not suitable as a if you are hiring as a middle management. But if he work up from bottom to middle management, can, because the subordinate or whatever is like a friend. If he come in airdrop as a middle management, no one will respect him. They won't listen to him.
Yeah, he woke up the low level, so-called the start level as a clerk and moving up.
Yeah. So this is how we see. Then plus this person, if we see the earth and earth is so strong beside. So this person, although he don't really like earth related industry job, but he will most probably working in earth industry job. Earth industry job can be property management, or etc. This kind. Then if he want to perform or whatever he need to like work in moving industry like health, fitness, sell car one, etc. Example lah. This kind.
Hauling car is not earth lah. It's actually wood lah, because the car is moving, right?
It's moving, but because the car is all selling, it's all stagnant there. So selling car is actually part of earth and wood, but the car moving is wood.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's considered part of earth and partial wood.
Sure.
Yeah, because the car is don't move on. The car When you're selling, it doesn't move. It's stationed there. So it's more like storage.
Okay.
Okay, storage should be earth. Okay, so this is how we see.
Okay, no wonder he's so comfortable with car selling and not willing to leave the so-called the industry itself. Okay, now I understand why. You feel his comfort there.
So in this way, this is how. So just now, I already identified a few ways. First of all, we need to see what is the day master. Yeah, how the day master basically determine that person whether is it strong or weak or moderate for the person, because you need to identify strong, weak or whatever. Then you can see what is the favor. So if the company itself is favor to him, okay, then he will definitely sticking to the company. If the company is not favor to him, then even you give him a high package, that person may not want to join the company. Yep. So after you look at the favoring, then is the surrounding the other 5 elements. How does it affect how the actions, how really accept the offer? Is it in the first place, if it's favoring, definitely accept the offer. But it's not in favor, then you won't accept. Then another thing is, if you want to look more in depth, especially if this employee is going to work closely with the CEO or some management, you need to also take into consideration the date of birth of the CEO or the superior, whether they have a chemistry to work together or not. So, example, this person that we are looking now, he will not work well with a few kind of person. So we see he's not a very strong wood, he's not a very strong water. So it will work well with people who are matter, okay, water, okay, especially strong and moderate matter and water. But it will not work well with strong wood, okay, strong earth. Okay, because beside we did a lot of earth already, don't need more earth already. Strong wood, strong earth, and then the fire, maybe fire, if it's strong fire, no, but maybe if it's a moderate or weak fire, yes. Because why? The fire itself doesn't give more earth, but it can give support to the existing earth. The existing earth is a career. So the fire, if it's not too strong, he will not be burning too much aggressively. It will be burning moderately. It will slowly grow its earth. So it stabilizes its career. Career is the earth is the career of this water. So if the superior is this kind of elements, it will work well. But if it's not, then it's difficult to work. So it depends on the hiring manager. So sometimes it depends on the hiring manager. So if the hiring manager is something of like the element which is not in favor, they will not. If they happen to meet in the interview, then this candidate most probably, even if company is favor, it will not accept the offer. Okay, or otherwise accept the offer, then you will resign very fast. So this is how we see. So this is 八字. Interesting.
And well, because I have a so-called real person to so-called to verify what teacher Ivan has mentioned, I would say that yes, it's very accurate on him.
Okay, so this is how we usually see lah.
Sure.
Then, so do we want to give another example, or one is enough?
Maybe give another example. Maybe this time I give a female. Does female and male have a different reading for career?
Actually, it depends. So, example, if this person is a Kui, is an in water. So this person is a guy, is it?
Yeah, this person currently is a guy.
So it's a guy. So since it's an in water, it's not a very strong in water. This person definitely is very soft one. Easily push around one.
Okay.
So so this is also very important. So easily push around in a company is so not so easy to survive lah. So this kind of person will not be able to work in a big corporation, because they are not able to adapt to the culture. So it's SME okay. SME okay. Especially if you work directly with the boss or second in charge. Yes, then okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, it cannot work in big corporation.
Mm.
So male and female also can be based on their day master, whether it's yin and yang, to see their initial characteristic, their base root characteristic. Which is
Sure.
quite interesting.
Okay. So
So
teacher,
you can give me another one.
let me see. I will find someone for the position of accountant, because accountant is always says about money. Let me find one that is good for accountant. Accountant that. Okay, where has this lady gone to? It's on my list, but somehow it's off my list. So does it mean that? Okay, accountant. I have to go. Why it is not on my list again? Sorry. Okay, how about 1995?
1995.
September 24th. Just coincidence, all in September.
Oh, so as you all can see, I'm just using a calendar. Don't even block the 八字 chart. That means because this is only interview. We are only choosing candidate. We don't even need to see the decade lah, or we don't even need to see the annum lah. First of all, we need to see this person based on the original 八字, the original 六字. Is he or she suitable for the company? We don't even need to see the rest of the thing. But if this person is supposed to be hired in as a senior management or top management, I will advise you all to look at the whole 八字. Because this person, the past things and future things may affect the company future progress. So this is very important. So
Yeah.
if it's just a junior level or mid level, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So if you all feel wow, so difficult how to learn all this, so difficult. Well, if you cannot learn, then it's fine. If you cannot learn, it's fine. You just need to know the basic. You can come to our application class, which will start in October. I think we have more or less decided to be around the 3rd week of October, 17th October will be the first class. So for those of you who are interested, you all can register first, because the physical class we are only accepting like 6 to 8 physically. Of course, if it's in Zoom, it is unlimited amount lah. But Zoom experience be as good as the physical. So you all just need to learn the basic. At least you all know how to look at the 干支, use the date of birth to see. But of course, if you all feel that it's still too troublesome, I need to hire candidate now, then it's okay. You can hire me as an advisor to look at this. Correct or not?
Yeah.
So there's 2 ways. If you're lazy to do it, then you pay me to do it. If you feel that you want to learn this as a life skill, okay, then you can. I would suggest people to learn it as a life skill. It's really not that difficult, especially if you are able to use our BEP chart. If you use our BEP chart, right? Last week we don't talk about BEP?
Yes, last week.
Especially if you use BEP, right? We have the points, right? You have the points, right? You are even more clearer, and the different various key factors. You are more clear on how this candidate is all about, whether it is suitable for industry or not. All this is very important. So our Yi Wisdom is an ancient wisdom, it's an ancient art, but it's modified and evolved to be catered to current usage. Okay, current modern world usage. The things, although it's passed down like few thousand years, but it doesn't mean that what you are doing now is few thousand years ago kind of wisdom. It will always be evolving to adapt to the current actual. Remember, all these are applications, all these are wisdom. Wisdom and application is for human for people to use. So if we are using it, but we're using it blindly, we are still using the old ancient rule, we are still using the old ancient style, we are not changing, then it's not evolving. It may not be able to adapt to the modern world. You must be able to use the modern thinking, modern thoughts, modern mindset, and combine with the old ancient methodology. Then that is the real world applications. And that is what Yi Wisdom is all about. That is the reason why I don't use I Ching. Okay. Because a lot of people are still using the 64 hexagram to talk about everything. 9-1 is what, 9-2 is what, which is, there is a logic. Okay. But is it still applicable? That is a key thing. Right? Yi Wisdom is talking about applying to the modern world, modern things of doing things. Okay. So this is the calendar. This is 1995 year.
Yeah.
September 24th, right?
All right.
Okay, so this is Yi Hai is a wood pig year. Yi You Man and Wu Day. Wu Day. Wow. Okay, so this person basically is this lady. Is it a lady? You mentioned it's a lady. Well, just how come the guy is a ing, but this lady is a yang? And this lady is definitely not a weak one. It's considered quite tough. Although it's not supported by the man. Okay, that means is pre-heavenly is not strong, but this lady most probably a lot of her achievement, a lot of strength is post-heaven one, because that means after she accumulate it, after she is aware of it or whatever. So a lot of things that she achieved herself one. Okay, so she's an earth person, and below there's a fire to grow her. Okay, but this person seems to be always quiet, then suddenly will explode one, like a volcano like that.
Yes, she
Because
is.
the fire hidden below like a volcano like that. And Wu is mountain. Okay, so once she explode, you cannot stop her already. The whole place will be in a mess. Okay, so what is the job or whatever, or accounting, is it just now you mentioned?
Yes.
Okay, accounting actually is considered suitable as well. Okay, why do I say that? Because her month is 对 is matter嘛. 对 is matter. This 对 is talking about small matter calculation. Okay, calculation of money, not calculation anything else. Money. Okay, so accounting is calculation of figures, correct? So it's actually quite suitable. And her day master is Wu. Wu is mountain. So where do we usually find all the raw material, the mine, all that?
Under
Mountain, right?
earth,
Mine, right?
Yes.
Mine, right? Mine, right? Not normal plane, not normal plane, but usually you find it in mine, right? So this mountain can really store accounting one. So it's definitely suitable, and it's not a weak one. So matter to this earth itself is exhausting. Okay, exhaust. That means she can perform well in accountancy. Okay, she can definitely perform well in accountancy. Okay, and she can even do it as a profession. So if this person definitely has a capable to open her own consultancy firm one for accounting. Okay, if she work for someone, right, then she is definitely considered high level accountants. Okay, she will be definitely work towards a higher level. That means either in future she will be the head of the accounting department, or even got potential to be a CFO. But of course, whether in future to have chance to be CFO, it depends on you have to look at the time, because CFO is a high position. We have to look at the full budget. But in this position, she is able to do the accounting work quite well. Okay, and able to do it as a career, able to earn well from it. because we see there's two E. E is her career, and one of the E is on the is on the yo. That means she will definitely look at accounting as her career. But the problem is she may also have a side career.
Mm.
So,
Yes.
but because she is quite calculative lah, so she may also have a side career. And the side career is something that make her small money. Side income. Yeah. So she will not just do one job lah, because she will definitely do two, because she have the capability to do. So accounting is okay lah. So if you want to hire her as accountant, she definitely is suitable. But don't expect her to be like 100% committed one, okay? Because she definitely is has the capability to do more. So she will definitely find more things to do.
So are we able to see what is her side income industry like?
From here we can see that her side income industry most probably related to water industry.
Fast moving items lah.
Something like that. Either maybe consultancy, or digital one, maybe e-commerce.
Yes, e-commerce definitely a yes.
Yeah. So then there could be a lot of various possibility lah, but it's still a long way to do lah. It's currently still a small business. Okay, then we can definitely see that, but we don't need to see that now, right?
No,
we're doing HR, not talking about this person, right?
Yeah, but actually a lot of HR would, when we know that a candidate would have a side industry, we would like to know how is this side industry related to the current one, because we do not want conspiracy in between and conflict of interest and all that. So by knowing,
but the company which is hiring is doing e-commerce, then definitely cannot lah.
no,
But it will depends. So if let's say we see the candidate doing this, we can ask them lah. Are you doing other job or part-time job or side income? You can ask them that lah. If they are honest, they will say it. If it's not honest, then they will not say. Then you can see that this candidate is actually not that good lah.
Agree.
So this is also a way of looking at people's integrity. Yeah.
Because they definitely need to know whether it is affecting their current business if you were to engage her or not. So this is the so-called second case that we have actually shared online. And Teacher Ivann, we only have 10 minutes more. Are you going to try another one, or you would actually tell us more about this HR and Bazi?
I think it's good enough already.
We have actually tried two scenarios. One is on a guy, one is on a lady. So the guy would be on the management part, and the lady is actually a finance part. Teacher Ivann has already so-called, we will say that decode a simple bazi for HR to understand the candidate, that he or she, whether it's suitable for the position or not. Okay, so I believe that Teacher Ivann, you would like to do something sharing about the physical class, which is like to join us on the Telegram and all that.
I don't have the Telegram one. Do you want to show it?
I will share on this.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our Telegram. You can scan the code. Let me put one place that is good. Okay, you can share you can scan the code to join us. So you can ask about the physical class that we are actually conducting October 17 onwards. This class actually would be like, we have 3 sessions in a day, and it's 3 days in a week. And we will have 12 classes, 12-day classes in a month. meaning that with this, which is more flexible for you all to so-called to participate, even via the physical class, maximum of 6, or via the Zoom. Via the Zoom, currently we have no limitations, but however, always prefer that physical class, meaning face-to-face, you would have more direct so-called interactions with teacher, and teacher is able to give you the maximum guidance on knowledge. So teacher Ivan, you have anything for us?
I think that's about it. So I think that's about it.
Sure.
Basically, this is what we have shown today, or previously the VEP chart is just a small part of what Yi Wisdom is teaching. Basically, what until to date, what I'm talking about is only until level 2 only. Maybe a bit of level 3, a bit only. So basically, if you are able to master until level 2, you can actually start looking at the HR thing, because at least at level 1, you know how to plot a puzzle chart. At level 2, you already know the various 5 elements, key factors, and some of the characteristics. Okay, so, and you don't need to be a practitioner to look at all this. I can tell you, very frank. You don't need to be a practitioner to see this. You don't even need to go to level 3. So, but the problem is you have to start from somewhere. So this is one of the way that for us to tell you that our e-wisdom is actually using ancient art, but it is definitely able to adapt to the modern usage. So it's how you use it. Now we are only showing HR. Can you imagine if I use date of birth if I use the same methodology to use on BD, business development, sales closer, if I'm able to look at the contract person date of birth, I want to sign contract of that. I'm easier for me to able to manipulate how I want the sales to close. Okay, manipulate how I want the sales to close. But of course, we don't use manipulate this word. I mean, how we control the situation. Basically, you can control yourself better, then you can actually get the deal. So not only just for sales industry, because a lot of things you can do it. Even when you're talking about you're doing an admin job, if you know about your superior or your subordinate date of birth, you are able to work with them better. If you can work better in the workplace, definitely, don't you think that you can work happier? You can have more progression. Yeah. So remember, e-wisdom is talking about how you use the wisdom in your life, in the modern world, to make your life better, so that you can control your life and destiny, not someone else control your life and destiny. Okay, so, but of course, if you say that if you just want to read from book, then you can only learn the ancient wisdom, ancient thing, ancient application. You're not able to use it to adapt. A lot of people say, I read a lot of Bazi books all that, but how come I don't know all this? It's because you're only reading at all the all these things, but you're not able to use it to adapt to the current world. Okay? So with guidance by us, my team and me, definitely we are able to guide you how to use the ancient art, how to use how to use e-wisdom in your current work life. Okay, so this is very important. So our class when we're saying we are going to start in 17 October. So most probably 17 October is around
the Bazi class, right? On a Monday.
Yeah, it's a definitely Monday, so it's going to be a Bazi class. Okay, so for those of you who are, if you want to look at you can look at the past video, or you can join TG group. We basically have the pin PDF for you to see when is the class schedule about. Okay, so it's 17 is going to be a third week of October. Third week of October, and it's a Monday. It's going to be a Bazi class. So for those of y'all interested, y'all can join the monthly one. Those of y'all which is alumni, y'all know how I teach one, y'all can straight away join membership. If y'all still have doubt in whether I can teach y'all, then y'all can join a trial class, $30. I'm okay. Because after y'all join a trial class, y'all definitely will sign up one. I can bet. Okay, so I think that's about it. Maybe we show one more time of the
Telegram.
TG. Yeah.
Okay, actually, when we were saying HR, it doesn't mean that it's only for the HR director, HR manager, or even the personnel in the HR department. Being a boss, being a so-called a business owner itself, by knowing your employee, you get the right employee actually does do you a lot of saving of time, saving of being sabo, saving of being threats, and saving of being waste of a lot of resources. So it's all about another person, the other person, whether to help you or to harm you. So this is also very important for people who is doing business or so-called being the head of department or chief. Okay, so this will be the Telegram to join our group. Okay, I think this session for today, we shall end here. Thank you, Teacher Ivan, for sharing, and thank you, everyone, for attending. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye everyone. Hope you all like the video.
Sure, bye-bye.